Okay, I should be live now. Alright, for those of you watching, I am going to run the YouTube side off a separate PC, so hopefully that'll help with the buffering and the interruptions we were seeing. If not, I'm kind of at a loss. So hopefully this does it. What that does mean is I have to make sure this other one doesn't fall asleep, which means I have to keep activity going on it. Make sure I can see the chat, which I can. And you all should be able to hear me. We should be looking at my Launchpad screen. I'm going to load my profile. And I'll start the delivery, and we should be sitting at the end of the driveway ready to leave. So as I was saying before, this is a trip from Venice to Southampton, Great Britain, carrying ice cream. We're going to go across northern Italy, Switzerland, eastern France, through Luxembourg, Belgium. We'll take the channel across to England. I'll have to remember to drive on the left side of the road and drive over to Southampton. Hopefully we don't get those buffering problems. If we do, I'm really at a loss at this point because I'm on a 1 gig fiber connection. So whatever the issue is, I'm not sure what it could be. Alright, parking brake off. Let's make sure nothing's going to sideswipe us as we pull out. Looks clear. And if you look at my fuel level, you'll see that we're going to hit the first gas station we come across, but we got a little ways to go yet before that's a problem. So I do find the Euro truck driving to be more challenging because of the smaller streets, and I'm not as familiar personally with the many of the symbols and highway signs, so I do a little bit of guesswork on some of it to figure out what it all means. I'm sure it makes a lot more sense than the US methods once you know it, but I don't, so. No, Mopey, I think it was on my side because I saw it happening on my my preview screen as well. So, but I'm running it as I say. I'm running the YouTube stuff on my laptop, sitting next to the PC this time rather than on the same machine. So, at least there won't be interruptions if I switch screens to type something or whatever. So one thing that's interesting in some of the European countries, I don't think Italy's one of them, is when it goes from red to green, there's a yellow in between to tell you it's about to turn green. And that's kind of cool. I wish the US did that. Especially in a truck, it's kind of nice because I know I can kind of hit the gas when it hits that yellow and still not run the red light, but be going in good time for the light to change. As I said in the video that failed, this is a Volvo FH16. I've got the biggest extended cab I could put on it. Some accessories such as a bull bar and some extra lights and this kind of cute horn. Double horn thing going on there. Because it's on a smaller screen, I may not catch your chat messages quite as quick, so just be patient because I have to look to the side more now rather than it being right next to the main screen. I may actually try Twitch next time, Mopey, after you suggested that, just to see if it makes managing it a little easier. I know a lot of gamers use Twitch for their streaming, so it probably is a arguably better platform for it. I was just more comfortable with YouTube. Alright, I need to be in that other lane because I'm in the cash lanes. And here we start the tolls. Yay. Oh, crap. 1100 euro because I wasn't paying attention to the speed limit. That's a good way to go bankrupt quick. Get a bunch of those. Alright, pick up my ticket. My toll ticket. And we're gonna head toward Verona and Milano. We will stop at the first gas station to get fuel. I think my backup program might have been trying to kick off a backup when I did it before, because I had just restarted the PC, and that might be why it was buffering. So this time I disabled the backup program, told it not to run till later. Postpone it. It feels so slow, 80k. It's about 50 miles an hour. On a highway like this, it feels like I'm crawling. Oh, there's that fuel station I needed. I'm sorry, 1.37 euro per liter. Which, if my math is right, is around $9 a gallon. $9 US a gallon. Give or take. First tunnel of the day. I should count the tunnels. I bet I'll go through at least 6 or 7 of them. I run Euro Truck with no mods, no enhancements, straight out of the box. I have their official downloaded DLC, but nothing else. Well, I think with a YouTube playing, my laptop won't go to sleep, so I should be okay. I think that much video activity will keep it from trying to go to sleep. I reckon we'll find out. It has a 6-minute timer for normal stuff. one of these times I'm going to take that road up to Innsbruck. It looks really, really fun. Lots of twisty. Not this trip. We only have till Saturday at 8:28 British time to get this there. And we're going to require at least 2 rests along the way. I don't know if you just saw that, but that police car that just passed was a Lamborghini. Lambo police cars in Italy. Some of them are, not all of them. Kind of cool, kind of different. Oh, that's a lot better than I thought. 6.55 per US gallon. That doesn't feel quite as bad. So the euro to US dollar must be a lot closer than I thought they were right now. Because it used to be closer to like a 1.7 or 1.8 to 1 ratio. Wow. Okay. We must be at parity or better with the, or we must be, I'm sorry, in better shape against the Canadian dollar than we used to be too. For a while there it was almost a 1-to-1. I remember in the mid-90s it was about 57 US cents to the Canadian dollar. Toll booth ahead. Toll plaza. If I knew Italian, I'd know what that sign said. But I'm pretty sure it says toll plaza, because I see them every time there's a toll plaza. €46 for that little stretch of highway. I don't know if the tolls in this game are realistic or not, but if they are, I feel so sorry for people over there. Because, oh wow, is that expensive. I did a French one the other day, and I probably went a third of the way across France, and it was 183 euro. Which I realize trucks pay higher tolls, but still, 183 euro, which at that exchange rate is a little over $200. It's incredible. This glass protector on the side of the highway is interesting. Oh, another Lambo police car. That's a very interesting way to do it, with a transparent. All I've seen here are solid ones. More like this. Excuse me. That's my time to rest. 6.5 hours, so we're going to end up resting around dinner time. I get 1,800 kilometers before I need gas again, so I can make the rest of this trip on this tank of gas. Hi, Amy. I think this is Milan. Yep. Milano. What the heck? Oh, I missed my exit. Oh! Alright, so it's going to send me back and turn me around. I was too busy chatting and looking at the chat window. So we're going to go up here to this roundabout and turn around. Added 150 kilometers to my trip. Still going to get there plenty early, so we're good. So in the Euro one, you see this furniture company, IKEA, and the symbol looks an awful lot like IKEA's. Sometimes you see it on buildings or on other delivery trucks, or I think I've had 1 or 2 deliveries for them. I feel better with the lights on. I don't know why. Okay, let's try it again. This time we'll do it right. That's a kind of cool bridge, I gotta say that. Yep. course, there's going to be another toll plaza up ahead. At least it looks like it. Yeah. Ooh. And we'll head our way up into Switzerland. €10. I think I've done this road twice now, once each way already. Birds in the sky up above. Love the little details they put into these games. '80 seems so slow. Until I get to corners, then it feels fast. Okay, what are we crossing into here? From Italy to Switzerland, according to those flags. And they also run at 80, so I'm still not going to get any more speed out of it. I could probably do 85 and get away with it, but 5 kph isn't going to make that much difference. There's some balloons off to the left, I see. Nice little river to the right. And this is tunnel number 2, I believe. Somebody keeping count for me there? That rumble strip is right on the yellow line, or on the white line. Every time I get even near it, it goes off. It's a high bridge. I'd look to the side, but I'm not confident enough about my control of this vehicle. Oh, what the hell, we'll try it anyway. Nothing really to see. Yeah, see, that's why I don't do that much. Tunnel 3, I believe. So I was in Norway on one of these, and their tunnels have really sharp turns in them, and one of them actually had an intersection with a roundabout underground in the middle of the tunnel. And I don't know if that's for real or not. If it is, it's pretty interesting. This one has a good chunk of Central and Western Europe. The biggest things missing in Western Europe are Spain and Portugal. But Eastern Europe, it goes all the way to Hungary and Poland and Czech Republic and Slovakia. And they're adding, apparently the next thing they're adding is the Baltics, Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia. And they're going to go as far as St. Petersburg in Russia. Apparently. I think we're about to hit number 4. They also don't have Ireland. They do have mainland UK though. Mainland, you know what I mean. Great Britain. They have England, Scotland, and Wales. That's what they have. And they don't have Finland, but they go to Sweden and Norway. Yeah, the roundabout tunnel is real and it's scary. Oh, there was a train going by. It's real and it's very scary. Look at those bridges up there. I wonder if that's roads or rail. Either way, that looks like a really, really, really fun place. Ooh, ooh. Looks like we got some tunnel work happening. Is this 5, I think, or 4 tunnels? Lost count. I think this is number 5. It's a long tunnel. Why is he slowing down? What does he know that I don't? Oh, I think we're nearing the end of it. There's probably a crossover back to our side up here. Maybe we're not near. Yep, I see light. It's either a tunnel or a train coming at us. End of the tunnel. Yep. That is some cool stuff above. And I'm going to call this number 6 because I'm pretty sure that big long one was number 5. and I missed it. Was this another one? So is this 7 or was this still 6? Did we come out and go back in? Seven, that's what I thought. This pavement's noisy here. Alright, let's get by Mr. BHB. He can't seem to maintain a speed. That kind of annoys me. I'm not making it any easier. Alright, so that was still 6. That was just another long one. Alright, we'll give it 6 then. We'll go with your count. Apparently now we're racing. But he's gonna lose. Because he's playing it safer than I am. Oh, more hot air balloons. Some kind of weird big castle-y building over there. Look at that. Who would have known Europe has castles? Hey, drive it into a sunset. So I commented on this when I did a Euro one the other day. The sun seems like it's too far north to me. Like it's almost northwest, and in Europe it should be south. The sun should be to the south. This bothers me. It bothers the map maker in me and the astronomer. Uh-oh. Another computer yawn. That means I must be getting down to an hour and a half. Yep. Alright, so we'll take the next rest stop. Which means we'll end up crossing part of something in probably France at that point at night time. Yeah, I've got a little ways to go yet before that stop. Yeah, it should be west, but it shouldn't be northwest, I guess is my problem. It should be, if anything, a little to the south of the horizon. Or a little to the south of west, sorry. Yeah, I know. You keep yawning at me, I understand. I guess in the future I'm going to do it this way with the YouTube on my laptop because that seems to work really good. Now this is 7, right? No, it's the 7th, not the 5th. You have to plead the 7th, because that was the 7th tunnel. 7th or 8th, but we agreed that the other one was 6, so I guess that makes this 7. Let's just cut this other guy off when we get on the highway here. Yay, France, I get to do 90 kph. kmh. Kilometers per hour. Alright, so our current ETA is Friday at 17:23, and we need to be there by, oh yeah, we still got plenty of time. Which is good, because according to my calculations, we're going to need one more rest. Could be. I didn't really pay attention to them. There's a lot of Scania trucks on here. Scania? One of those. Saab. They're Saabs. Saab story. So one of the times I was in Norway, I actually rolled the truck over, so I get a little nervous on corners sometimes. Laid it right on its side. Did not make me happy. I was just doing driver for hire at that point though, so it wasn't my own truck. And they didn't penalize me for it. Did cost me 4 hours though. Yeah, radio chatter would be cool. I've said this before on one of the streams. I sometimes play like trucking music while I'm driving too. Like the old classic stuff like Convoy and 30,000 Pounds of Bananas. But I'm old and weird, so I guess that's expected. On the Road Again is a great one. Yep. Some good old Willie. John Denver's Country Roads is always a good one for driving. I don't know if... I think I recognize that song. Giddy Up Go. I probably would know it if I heard it. I literally have a Google Play playlist with a whole bunch of this stuff. Oh, Hot Rod Lincoln's another good one. There's a Scania guy carrying some others. That would be a fun contract to pull. I'll have to see if I can get one of those at some point. Especially with me driving a Volvo. Volvo hauling Scanias. That's a water tower. Some of the water towers are really odd looking too. That one's not too weird, but one of them I saw, it looked like a big funnel. Oh, toll plaza. Wake up, Perry. How bad is this one gonna hurt? We even got a guy there guarding it. Oh, this is just to pick up a ticket. Okay. Country's the only kind to listen to when you're driving. Especially old school country. $16 tons is another good one for when I'm doing the truck driving. By Johnny Paycheck. Or gosh, there's a lot of Cash songs that are good. Yeah, I probably know the song, Mopey. It's not ringing a bell with me at the moment. I blame my senility. That's quite the, that's an interesting highway. The other side is way lower than us. €36 more. Buses are so unpredictable in this, especially the European ones. Sometimes they do 10 under the limit, sometimes they do 10 over it. Sometimes they can't decide and they get in front of you and just slow down. Sorry. We're reaching the time of day where I get yawny. I'm gonna have to pause for about 10 seconds here in a few minutes to take some medication. Fish oil pills for the night. Yeah, that one was me. Yes, it was. France to Luxembourg, I believe. Or maybe we went right into Belgium. I thought we cut through Luxembourg, though. Oop, I gotta get in that lane. Sorry for cutting you off a little bit. What the hell was that all about? Oh, here we go. So now we're going into Belgium. I think Belgium stays at 90, yeah. Good. France and Belgium seem to be the only countries that do. When I get to the UK, everything converts to Imperial, but my truck monitoring stuff will convert that to metric for me. So my little computer display there will show everything in metric still. Since I can't tell if... Okay, so that's just an exit, it's not a break. that sucked. Pulled in front of me and stood on brakes. More hot air balloons to the left. There was more ass hattery by that van, just pulling over in my lane for no reason. This trip seems like it's going fast. This will be the last stream for tonight, though. I need the left lane. Yeah, you're in Amsterdam, right? That is definitely in here. Been through it a couple times. I've used the ferry out of Rotterdam to cross to Great Britain. I think Groningen is in here, which I probably just mispronounced. Back to France. That means we'll see a toll booth soon, probably. There you go. Yeah, for some reason I put my home base in Brest, and I kind of regret it. I think when I build a second one, I'm going to build it in Berlin and make that be my main base because it's nice and central. And I think that's valuable in this. To have it somewhat centrally located. Guys, I gotta pause for a second so I can take my evening meds. Okay, we're back. Oh, I want to know what's in that town. That little icon with a question mark means that it could be a truck dealer or a... actually, that looks like it's probably a recruitment agency. There's no big parking lot next to it. Speed limits are wonky here. Up and down, up and down. So I just figured out we won't need to take another rest because when I take the channel over, that time counts as a rest, and that's going to be enough to put us over the top to get us there, I think. Assuming we make it that far, and I don't think that's going to be a problem at this point. It's right there. Definitely not a problem. I know ferries count as a rest. That's why I think the channel does as well. Because you just load the truck onto a train and then it takes you over. Ooh, pretty big expansion joint. for the channel experience. I guess I can drive on my own side if they insist. Darn police. I'm always really nervous pulling onto here, even though it's not that difficult. And then I hit the button and they straighten me out. And we know it's a 35-minute trip, €300. And that'll count as a half-hour rest, I believe. Meaning I now have 2.5 hours rest. In a 2.5-hour trip. We're going to do it. We're going to push it. We are going to go all the way. And as you can see, my speed limits have updated to British standards. So it says 48, which I believe comes out to 30 miles an hour. No way I'm doing that speed through here. Not happening. Let's see if I can remember to keep myself on the right side of the road, or the left side of the road, as the case may be. I haven't had much trouble doing that in this game when I've crossed it. It surprised me. I thought I'd have a lot of trouble, especially with a left drive vehicle, but it didn't really bother me that much. A couple times at intersections I made errors, or nearly made errors, but for the most part it's gone pretty well. Yes, that's me yawning again. Is 50 miles per hour. 218, 218. Boy, it is going to be an exact run. I am going to be exhausted when I get there. But I don't want to stop again, so we're going to do it. We are going to push it through. I could speed a little bit and cut some time off. Five extra K is only about 3 miles an hour. I doubt the police are going to care about that. So it looks like we're not going anywhere near London this time. The last time I was this area, I went up to London. Looks like we're cutting right across the southern part of the UK. On the coast. Keep to the left when I'm not passing. I gotta remember that. Hey, that was a left drive Mustang. Oh, it wasn't really a Mustang because it has an amber directional. That was not me. That was the computer. Speed cameras. I'm not taking any chances. Here they are. Eight? Is this 8 or 9? I have a feeling everybody gave up keeping count a long time ago. I'm not even sure why Crystal Gem Larimar is still awake, considering she's 6 hours ahead of me and it's almost 8 p.m. here. You had one job and you couldn't do it, huh? It's okay, neither could I. Oh, shoot! That was me staring at the screen over there to see what was going on. Oh, 3%, I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. I didn't really just clip a guardrail. You were imagining that. Yeah, I know I'm getting tired. Oh, there goes the vision fade thing. That's just the warning ones. Actually, we're going to stay in that middle lane because I'm going a little over the limit. Oh, except I need to be in that lane. Eight minutes. That's all I gotta make it. Hey, that's a cattle hauler we're about to pass. Alright, welcome to Southampton. Oh, roundabouts, right? We made it! And we're gonna let them park this one. Alright, folks. It's been fun. Thanks for joining. Sayonara.